Hey guys! Today I am here with a brand new video! Yay! And I'm on a spinning chair today. The reason I'm over in this book corner instead of at my regular spot today is because the table that I currently or usually sit beside is occupied right now by a big mess of stuff that I'm not going to tell you about because I am working on a bit of a project for this channel and it's taken me a while, and I don't want to take it apart every time I go to film. So I'm just going to leave it there and we're going to film with my books. So what this video today is going to be is I have a couple announcements to make. We're going to do it really quick and then we will move into my June book haul. And I got some pretty awesome things. So just to start off with my announcements, the first one's not really an announcement. I just kind of wanted to apologize for my absence. It's been like a week and a half since I last uploaded my video and I did not mean for that to happen. I had family come down last weekend. We were supposed to go to a concert. They were supposed to be here for 2 days maybe, so I never even thought of filming a video. And then they ended up staying for about a week and a half. So my apartment is pretty tiny, so I didn't have much space to film. So I couldn't film and I'm sorry, and it killed me. It pained me every single day. I wanted to film so badly. So I am back and I have so many tags I want to do. I have lots of ideas, so be ready for the video overload. Next, I want to talk about the BookTube-a-thon. I am going to be participating in the BookTube-a-thon. I don't really know if you care or not, but I'm going to be doing it. And for those who don't know, the BookTube-a-thon is a week-long event hosted by Ariel Bissett, and I will leave a link to her channel below if you want to check her out. BookTube-a-thon is open to anyone who wishes to participate, whether you make videos or not. It's up to you. So yeah, go check that out, and if you're interested in seeing what I am going to be reading for the marathon, then you can subscribe to my channel and I will be uploading videos. I don't know if I'll be doing it every day, maybe every other day. I've yet to decide. I want to see what the challenges and stuff are going to be first before I decide how often I'm going to upload. Yeah, just so you guys are aware, I've decided that I'm going to participate in my first ever BookTube marathon. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm going to read so many books that week. Okay, so I think that is it for the announcements. I'm just going to jump right into my haul now then. So I picked up quite a few. How many books do I have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books. 8 books in the month of June. So for those who don't know, I have been going a little Gabriel Garcia Marquez crazy in the past couple weeks. So I have picked up a couple more of his books. So the first book I'm going to show you is Memories of My Melancholy Whore by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. And I believe this is about an older man who falls in love with a 14-year-old or something like that, and just the relationship they have. I've heard that it's kind of reminiscent of Lolita. I'm looking forward to read this book. I don't know much about it. I just love his writing, and I think that his writing is so beautiful. Even the translations, which I know probably are nothing compared to how he actually writes, but I do enjoy the translations and I think that they do a good job with them. And the next book I got is also a Gabriel Garcia Marquez book, and that is Chronicles of a Death Foretold. And once again, I'm not entirely sure what this one's about. Man returns to a town where a murder took place 27 years earlier, and he tries to get to the bottom of the story. Yeah, so I guess it's just kind of a mystery novel. Someone is trying to get to the bottom of a murder mystery that has yet to been solved. So I've read a lot of love stories by Gabriel Garcia, so I'm looking forward to reading one that's not really circling around love, but that might show off some of his other writing styles. I just know that I've heard a lot of great things about this on Goodreads, and people rave about this. A lot of people say that this is their favorite one. And I forget who it was, but someone told me that this was the Gabriel Garcia Marquez book I should read. I forget who it was. If I figure it out, I will take a look, and if I figure it out, I will write down their channel name right below me. Next up is a bit of a, I don't want to say strange pick, but it might not be the pick that everyone would choose, just because it is kind of juvenile. But the book that I bought, and I actually kind of got really excited about buying, is The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spells by Chris Colfer, and I love Chris Colfer. I am such a huge Glee fan, and I've been following the series since it first aired, and I love Glee, and my favorite character is Kurt, and I know that has absolutely nothing to do with this book other than the fact that he's the author, but I just wanted to check out his writing and see what it's like, and just kind of give him a chance. I really like the cover. I think the cover is beautiful for a kid's novel. So there's 3 of these out so far, and I am actually looking forward to reading this. So the next book I have to show you is one that I haven't really heard anything about, but I was at Goodwill the other day and I was desperate to find something. I'm not gonna lie, my Goodwill was kind of a little bit of a letdown on the book front. They had lots of books, but nothing in very good condition, nothing too interesting, but I really wanted to get something, so I found this book and I decided to give it a go, and that is My Name is Memory by Anne Brasherds, and this book looked really interesting. It's about a boy, or I think he's in his teens, who can remember his past lives. Actually, what he's doing is, in all of his lives, he's trying to get this one girl in particular to fall in love with him. This girl she can't remember any of her past lives, so she obviously doesn't remember him, but he remembers her, and he just kind of makes it his mission to get her to fall in love with him in all of his lives. So I think that's really cool. I haven't read a supernatural book quite like this probably ever. Next book I picked up at Goodwill, once again just because I really wanted to bring something home with me, but I think that this book will be great, inspirational. I've seen Bubs from Bubs Beauty reading this book and she recommended it. She said that it's great, kind of a pick-me-up book, so I thought that it might be really nice to kind of just read. So that is The Happiness Project by Gretchen Rubin, and this is, once again, a self-help novel about how to just be more happier and more positive in life. And I thought that this, I don't think it actually follows a story. Does this follow a story? I'm not sure if this follows a story. I think it's just chapters on kind of just like opinions and like wise words and kind of inspirational messages. So the next book I got is one that I was super excited to find at my local BMV used bookstore, because I wasn't expecting to find this there, but I was so excited when I did because I wanted to read this book so much. For those who don't know, I am such a World War II sucker. Anything set in World War II area, pre-World War II, post-World War II, I devour those books. I love them so much and I just can't get enough. So one of the books that I've been seeing pop up on BookTube recently is Between Shades of Grey by Rita Sepetys. This story is about a teenage girl who is captured by the Nazis during World War II and is brought to concentration camps, I believe, and is separated from her family, who she then tries to get in contact with via pictures, I believe? Drawings. Lena embeds clues in her drawings and secretly passes them along, hoping they will reach her father's prison camp. I'm looking forward to reading this book because it is not a romance novel. I've seen a lot of romances. I've read a lot of romance novels set in World War II, and it will be nice to kind of read one that is more family oriented. I will be reading this month for sure. I'm very excited for this one. I just want to mention, I'm not really a fan of this cover. I don't know, I don't like this one as much. There's a beautiful cover that I've been seeing that most people have, and it's kind of like a pretty leaf. There's a leaf on the side. I like that one a lot more than the eye. I don't know. But this was the one that they had, and this was the only one they had at the used bookstore, so I got it. So the next book I picked up is kind of a book that has been not haunting me, but kind of following me around for so many years. It's probably been, I don't even know how long this book has been published, but I swear I've been seeing this book almost everywhere I go for maybe the past 5 or 6 years. At least since I've been in high school, I've seen this book. So many times I've picked it up and I never really thought that I would read it, but I found it in a used bookstore and I thought that I would give it a go just because I see it everywhere, so I want to know what it's about. The Map of Time by Felix J. Pullman. Now, if you have read this book, please let me know how you feel about it. I feel like it can be one of those books that are really good or kind of not so good. So the next book I blame entirely on Roosevelt Bear, and if you are watching this is entirely your fault because I saw this on your channel and I had to go and get it and read it, and you'll see. And that is Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. But Sherlock Holmes! I've only ever read the first one, Study in Scarlet, and I don't know why. I really don't know why I only ever read the first one. There are so many, and I'm trying to figure out what order everything comes in. I think I have a general idea. I think there's like 4 or 5, I'm gonna call them seasons, but I don't know the technical term for it. But I think there are about like 4 or 5 seasons with kind of shorter stories in it. And then there are 4 novellas, I believe. This book in particular I found, and I thought it was absolutely beautiful. It has gold around the pages. It's leather bound. I think it was printed in 1984, so that was really cool. And this has about the first half of Doyle's published works, and I don't know. It's gonna suck because I'm not gonna be able to find the other half in an edition like this, I don't think, so they're not gonna match. But whatever, I thought this was pretty and I thought it would get me started. Looking forward to reading this, and I think I'm going to start it. I'm not gonna sit down and marathon it. I think this is kind of something that I want to take and read bit by bit and kind of just enjoy it over a long period of time. Thanks for this, Roosevelt. This is your fault. But that's a good thing. So that is it. Those are all the books I have to show you this month. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope that this spinny chair didn't bother you too much because I think I was going a little crazy in it. But anyways, have yourself a very nice day, and I will see you very soon, I promise. Goodbye.